We felt something that it got loose, and we were not sure where. Okay. So we're afraid that if we let it go, that it will go all the way down. So we're trying to figure out how to work this out.
Okay, you tried to move it slowly. So did you find the place where it broke? No, you didn't find it. So we're just waiting to see what will happen in a few seconds. So right now it's very it's very exciting, like you said, Virginie. We're checking. Oh, wow, wow, it's there. I think it's there. Oh, wow, 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 papa. Okay. So they will, I think they will move the upper part to put it just aside. It's very all details count here. The public have to know that right now I'm not gonna say that it does not matter if it breaks, because the jury did their job. So right now what they have to do is try to preserve the final sculpture. And yes, and we're gonna go back to Chris for the next things. Chris, it's up to you.
Thanks, Vincent. Well, Alexandre has left to go and prepare for the next part of the competition, so I'm now going to just talk about what's happening as the showpieces are moved into the show area. Here comes another one, and again on the move is going to be a little bit stressy for the candidates. While Marika tries to fix what she's got left there, unfortunately some pieces have fallen off the bottom, as you can see. Now this will be the Italian Davide Comaschi. Now you can see he's built this amazing structure, this three shapes representing power, protection and the world, to end with human creativity on the top there. Absolutely superb piece, probably at its maximum of 2 meters. And it's going to be a very delicate operation on that trolley to get it out to the showpiece display area. Now they seem to have some kind of special trolley with some sort of suspension on it to stop the chocolate pieces jolting too much on its movement. Now I've just been joined by Ramon Morato, who's eating chocolate, I believe. Ramon, you're not allowed to eat chocolate, dear boy. Oh, he's run off again. Now, that's an incredible piece of steel underneath that box to make sure it doesn't jolt as it's moving. Ramon, what's going on in the mind of Davide Comaschi here as his showpiece is being moved?
Wow. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. Good afternoon, in fact.
It's a pleasure to be here another year.
Yes, absolutely. It's a pleasure to see you back.
Second time, yeah.
So tell us what's going on in his mind now as the showpiece is being moved to the display area. Is it a sense of relief? Is it a sense of job done? Or
you know, it's first time I looked the contest today, because during the morning I'm doing a demonstration in the other place. What amazing piece!
How does he rate in terms of the other contestants, in your opinion, at this stage? I know we're not allowed to give too much away, but if you were judging the competition, where does Davide come in your line of top 3?
I know Davide because I visiting and I judging during the pre-selection in Italy. He's a very good professional, very clean. You know, the piece is spectacular. It's
innovative, isn't it?
It's innovative.
Yes.
One part in the top is very artistic in terms of the forms and everything, but it's very light in the middle. You know.
Yeah.
It's clean.
And we were saying earlier that that was a piece that was innovative in the sense that the judges could see a new technique being made with that swirling kind of structure in the middle.
Yeah. What a job. Nice.
Again, very slowly and carefully they go through to the show area. Can you tell us a bit about this showpiece, Ramon?
This one,
yeah.
This is minimum.
It's a little bit shorter than the other ones, perhaps. But
yeah, it's a little bit shorter.
But it's.
But if there are between 1 or 2 meters, it's okay.
Yeah, voila.
It's not. In fact, it's not the most important, but in terms of spectacularity, if you go to the 2 meters, it's nice, in my opinion.
So now we're back
this
to
is light.
The Italian showpiece. It's amazing that spiral effect in the middle, isn't it, Ramon? Incredible, very innovative.
You know, we can see Mr. Simeonato and Josep Maria Ribe in the next our technical advisors from Italy and Spain discussing something. Wow. Nice detail, huh?
Hours and hours of preparation. Sure.
The Turkish piece. You know, also it's for me it's interesting also for the colors, huh?
Yeah.
Because the color it's not look too much chocolate, but it's interesting, nice.
Now I believe when I spoke to his team, if you like, earlier, that they were showing a windmill and the Stolitsi flower, which is a rare Mediterranean flower. That was what he was trying to depict in his showpiece.
Wow.
So Davide, now we're back to again, use of the trolley to help move the showpiece. Looks very delicate at the base again, doesn't it, Ramon? Which is always
delicate,
the stressful part.
But remember that the piece is already
judged.
It's already judged.
Yeah. Okay. But like we were saying with Alexander, it's a shame for the candidates if their showpiece falls or a part falls off it in the show area.
Yeah.
It's a shame for them that their final showpiece is not how they really saw it to be, you know.
But in terms of the contest, it's okay.
In terms of points.
Yeah, in terms of points is
it's just a shame.
But it's nice for the viewers, for the the people. Wow.
So that's David Pasquier, I believe.
Team from Switzerland.
From Switzerland, yeah.
Nice picture. You know, all the piece it's in this part, no?
In the top part.
In the top part.
Yeah.
And in the bottom we have the boulder on, and the sensation it's more later.
I think this is representing the genius of taste emerging from a pot. That's what I believe it to be. So it's almost like a genie coming out of a bottle effect, but it's actually coming out of a pot. So it's representing the genius of taste.
It's a nice place,
which is a fantastic structure.
It's equilibrated, huh?
What's the tape on his arm here, Ramon, for? Would that be just an injury he's had, or is that some specific thing?
I don't know, huh? I don't know, but you know, he used the plastic
so that it doesn't melt any of the chocolate, as it's being moved.
Remember that our chocolate around 35 degrees, the human body,
it's going to start melting.
The human body temperature starting tiramisu.
Yeah.
Do it by Davide. It's a very good dessert. It's a very good dessert. Tiramisu is one of my favorite desserts, and he do it a new version of tiramisu. Very
So
good.
that's what we can expect, some fine things from him tomorrow.
I suppose.
In this part of the challenge, the showpieces, do you think there are any favourites already?
I just start to see some things now, but I suppose that 4 or 5 countries is very hard.
Yeah. Can you give us an overview of?
I like
what
to
you
see
think?
the job from France. Sure, it will be a very good thing. Italy is very good. I hope our country in Spain, we have Hans Obando. I hope we do.
So that's this afternoon, isn't it? But what I was thinking of this morning, of the 10 countries we've seen this morning, is there any favourites that you think are sticking out already?
Maybe Italy. Yeah.
Italy?
Maybe Italy.
Looks like it. It's a very impressive piece, isn't it? So here it comes.
And it's high. Yeah.
It's very tall, isn't it? Let's talk about the other challenges that the candidates have to do tomorrow. They've got to make a moulded praline, a hand-dipped praline, a chocolate pastry, a gastronomic chocolate dessert, and a globe that they need to decorate with the theme of this year's World Chocolate Masters, the Architecture of Taste. Ramon, how much pressure is that for each candidate tomorrow? Is that a different pressure to the day's pressure?
It's a different pressure. I think that after the first day, the candidates say, okay, in terms of piece, because the piece is very important for the spectacle, for everything, but the piece represents only the 20% of the points. For the people, for the viewers, for the people is coming to the salon, some people think that the piece is the most important, and it's not true. The piece is 20%, and in the Chocolate Masters is very important, the degustation and also the presentation of the bonbons, the dessert. And today we no have the 50% of the contest. We just have 20% of the contest, and tomorrow is a big day, because in terms of when the judge doing the tastings, in terms of textures, in terms of flavors, this is very important. Also tomorrow it's important in terms of punctuality, in terms of timings and everything. If you lose some minutes, this is
and the other important thing to mention is that the weight of the showpieces is not really relevant. It can be 10 kilos or it can be 50 kilos, but tomorrow in the other challenges, it's crucial, isn't it? The weight of the things they're making has to be absolutely within the rules.
In terms of bonbons, we need to be in the good size. In terms of the cake also, and in my opinion, is very a contest is important. In terms of the piece, do it a nice piece, a artistic piece like this, something very nice. But in terms of bonbons and degustation, it's very important to have the capacity to surprise the judge, because after tasting the products for 20 or 19 people, what is important in the mind of the judge is remember that some product is special, and this is very difficult. It's difficult to do something different.
So it's being innovative, bringing new techniques and new something that almost to impress the judges that has never happened before.
And if you take a look in our judge, every judge it's a celebrity in our job, and it's difficult to surprise this kind of people. No? It's very difficult.
Because the level is so high.
The level is so hard, not only in terms of degustation, also in terms of textures, in terms of new techniques. Because this year we have the possibility to add some points in terms of if the judge seeing some new technique. This is very difficult because nice.
Because in 8.5 hours they've got 5 challenges effectively, which is incredible.
Few minutes for the next candidate.
Ramon, thank you for the moment, and we'll see you back a bit later for the next part of the World Chocolate Masters 2013.
Thank you, Chris.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final of the World Chocolate Masters 2013, organized by the world's leading gourmet brands, Cacao Barry, Calbo, and Karma. We've already witnessed a terrific display of pure talent this morning with marvelous showpieces that you can see next to me. And ladies and gentlemen, this early morning, they start at 9, but before that, they were preparing all those stuff to show us what happened. So we did a little movie, a little film of all this. So let's see what happened this morning, early this morning.
So this morning, the candidates got into their boxes early and started preparing their showpieces with only 3 hours to do it, Ramon. Stressy time for them. This is an overview of what they were doing, so building up their showpieces with a well-rehearsed set of time, and there were a few accidents on the way, weren't there? Sweden, unfortunately, Gustav, his piece fell and he had to re-improvise and rebuild his piece in order to get it done in time, which was
On time, yes.
yeah, which was a bit of a shock to us all. But those things happen, and the candidates have to be prepared to improvise if their pieces indeed fall or break. There's Marika fixing her piece
It's
this
a pity,
morning.
but it's a good attitude if we can.
They need to be able to adapt, don't they, under pressure, which is the thing at this high level of competition. That's before it fell, I believe. Gustaf's piece from Sweden.
From Sweden, yes.
That's the wonderful spoon effect.
Luis Robledo from Mexico.
Now he's putting on the bracelet there. There's the Australian with his wonderful 5 elements of taste based on wine and structures. And those amazing hands. You can't believe that that's chocolate, can you? Those silver metallic hands that he used.
Yeah.
Incredible.
This is like
That's
like a piece of marble, huh?
incredible.
Do it in chocolate. And nice
Marika with the
Italian.
queen bee going on.
Nice.
What's going through their mind as they're doing these showpieces, do you think? Is it complete focus, complete concentration?
Yeah, but it's difficult to finish a piece in the place like this because the pressure, because the you have a lot of juries, international jury in front of you, but for me the most important is do it the idea before the contest, because
it's all in the preparation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for the moment, Ramon.
We will be following all the suspense and unique moment up close. Joining us during these 3 days, I would like to introduce a beautiful woman who who will be with me for the next 3 days for this marvelous competition, Virginie Claes. Hello, Virginie.
Très joli compliment. Hein. C'est voilà. Également la même chose pour vous, mesdames et messieurs. Je crois que nous pouvons dire que nous nous régalons déjà en contemplant toutes ces pièces époustouflantes. Mais naturellement, il y a encore pas mal d'autres choses au programme. Donc je crois qu'il est grand temps d'accueillir, comme il se doit, le président honoraire de ce World Chocolate Masters, mesdames et messieurs, Eugenio Massari. Bon après-midi, Monsieur Massari. J'espère que vous allez bien. Alors, petite question. Quelles sont, par exemple, les difficultés que tous nos participants vont avoir en réalisant leurs pièces, leurs showpieces? Selon vous, nous avons déjà vu la transportation du groupe 1, mais quelles sont les autres difficultés?
Normalement, quand ils vont attacher la pièce avec une autre, s'ils vont pas garder bien où il est le barycentre, c'est facile qu'il va tomber la pièce toute seule. Et ça, c'est quelque chose qui arrive dans tout le concours. Même ici, il est arrivé 3 fois. Mais c'est une chose que normalement, quand ils font les essais, ils n'arrivent pas. Mais ici, ils sont un peu émotifs. Il y a le public, il y a le temps, que c'est l'ennemi de le concours. Et ça... Si vous avez vu, tous ils sont arrivés à la dernière minute.
C'est un peu Murphy's Law, as they would say in English, of course, a lot of difficulties in transportation. So maybe that is what they can take into account, our next contestants. Alors, autre petite question, quels sont les principaux éléments que le jury va prendre en compte, hors naturellement des pièces que nous allons voir ici?
Ben, ils vont regarder sur le thème, il est au centre de la réalisation. Ils vont regarder comment ils ont travaillé, que c'est très important, s'ils sont propres ou bien pas trop. Ils vont regarder les règles de travail du chocolat, ils font au niveau du grand professionnel. Et ils vont regarder l'élégance de la pièce. C'est assez compliqué, mais en tout cas, la jury Et ils savent ce qu'ils font et on a vu que les règlements ils ont été respectés.
Voilà, je crois que c'est très très clair. Donc plusieurs critères, mesdames et messieurs. Naturellement, Monsieur Massari sera aussi assisté par 2 présidents du jury pour guider un peu le jury. C'est pas eux qui vont coter, c'est présidents de jury. Mais je les invite avec grand plaisir sur scène pour voir quels sont leurs avis, ce que eux ils expectent. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the both presidents of the jury. Here they are. Mr. Moussa and Mr. Love, I was telling that you're here to guide the jury. You're not giving marks, you're not giving any points, but maybe what is the first impression of the contestants we saw this morning, Mr. Love?
Unbelievable. When, you know, a congregation of incredible professionals that have all come to, I mean, the level of work is amazing, the new techniques that we've all have seen, and it seems that each year the level rises. Very exciting for all.
Yeah, and maybe it's setting the bar even higher for the second group. Vous croyez que, après ce que nous avons vu ce matin, ce sera encore plus difficile pour le deuxième groupe?
Oh bah vous savez, ils sont prêts depuis quelques semaines maintenant, donc on va attendre de les voir travailler pour pouvoir donner un avis et je pourrais vous en dire un peu plus en fin de journée.
Mais je crois naturellement en fin de journée que nous allons voir les 19 showpieces. Très très excité et je crois que ce sera un moment très excitant. On mettra aussi tous ces pièces sur le site web. But before talking about our 19th showpieces, maybe let's have a look at the showpieces we created this morning. We had the chance to meet our first 10 participants, and we made a little short clip to introduce also the members of this afternoon, because no competition without contestants and no competition without jury members. So here, ladies and gentlemen, a second group of jury members.
Buongiorno, Leonardo Di Carlo, chef pasticcere, e sono qui in veste di giurato per l'Italia.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Daniel Alvarez, je suis le jury pour Espagne.
Bonjour, je suis Jérôme de Oliveira, je suis le jury français.
Mi chiamo Paolo Loraschi, sono il membro di giuria della Svizzera.
Bonjour, je suis Nicolas Dutertre, membre du jury pour le Canada.
Hi, I'm Marcus Bohr. I'm the jury member from the United Kingdom.
Hallo, mein Name ist Steffen Blunk. Ich bin Jurymitglied, komme aus Berlin, aus Deutschland.
Il mio consiglio è quello di crederci fino in fondo, metterci passione, determinazione e naturalmente, come si dice sempre, vinca il migliore.
C'est de rester eux-mêmes, de donner le meilleur d'eux-mêmes, vraiment de se dépasser. C'est le jour ou jamais.
Stay true to yourself. The fact that you've made it this far is a testimony to your resilience, to your talent.
Je pense que l'étape plus difficile, c'est la pièce. La pièce de chocolat, le collage della pièce, la technique pour utiliser
Io penso che sono delle persone che professionalmente sono molto estremamente preparate. Secondo me sarà la psicologia, la testa che deve essere al top.
Bon, l'équilibre le respect du thème.
C'est ce qu'il y a de plus important pour moi dans ce métier, c'est vraiment travailler propre et carré. Voilà.
Avec la texture, avec le savoir, avec pour la compétition c'est difficile.
The most difficult part in the competition like this are people like me.
Ich erwarte einen Wettkampf auf ganz hohem Niveau, viele verschiedene Techniken halt und dass wir ganz viel Neues sehen werden.
Io auguro una buona fortuna, un buon lavoro e sicuramente un buon divertimento.
Allora il mio motto è crederci, passione e tanto amore. Good luck, ciao, bye.
Well, some nice messages from the jury to us and to the participants. Creating a showpiece under the theme The Architecture of Taste. And Vincent, I think the first candidate is coming from Germany, so please, ladies and gentlemen, let me join you in welcoming Kevin Kugel.
Yes, I'm with Kevin Kugel from Germany with the translator because Kevin is not speaking very good English. We're going to say that. So, Kevin, it's a dream for you to be
gekommen, dass du hier an World Chocolate Masters mitmachst.
Ich habe es übersetzt, siehst wieder. Ich habe es schon eigentlich vor 6 oder 7 Jahren gemerkt und habe damals schon gedacht, irgendwann will ich hier stehen. So, und das war der Beginn eigentlich.
So 6 or 7 years ago, he was paying attention already to the World Chocolate Masters, and he knew this was what he wanted to do, and he wanted to stand here today.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. So, the Germans made a quite impression during the national selections. Is there a Neo-Deutsche Welle in chocolate making in Germany?
Neue Deutsche Welle? Entschuldigung. Ich verstanden, ja. He's understood.
Ich denke mal, es gibt einen neuen Aufschwung auf jeden Fall in Deutschland. Es gibt immer mehr, die sich dafür einsetzt und da ja ein bisschen kämpfen dafür. Und ja, also ich denke mal schon, es geht voran in Deutschland.
Yeah, chocolate is definitely becoming more of a trend. Before it was not so fascinating, so it's coming more and more, and that's the direction going on the niche market for.
From the UK, Vincent, and I hope you're standing next to her, Ruth Hinks.
Yes, I'm with Ruth Hinks from England. I was there in September when you did the big final. So, Ruth, you're finally here at the World Chocolate Masters in Paris. So, how does it feel?
A bit nervous, but good. I've got lots of supporters. I hope they'll cheer me on.
Yeah, you have your supporters over there. And you told me off camera that you recreate something completely new for this competition instead of what you created in September for the final in the UK.
Yep, we've created something completely new. So there's nothing on the old showpieces or anything from September till now.
Perfect. So we can't wait to see that. Please applause Ruth Hinks, ladies and gentlemen.
Et voici le candidat suivant, Vincent. Il vient du pays, le pays qui nous accueille ici pour le World Chocolate Masters. Vive la France et vive Yvan Chevalier.
Mesdames et messieurs, Yvan Chevalier qui est avec moi, qui a fait la finale à Lyon, finale française. Donc Yvan, on y est, c'est la grande finale du World Chocolate Master 2013. Comment on se sent maintenant qu'on est là?
Ça va, un tout petit peu stressé, mais parce qu'on est à domicile, mais ça va, le public est là, ça va bien se passer.
Ça va bien se passer. Est-ce qu'on a travaillé fort depuis la finale à Lyon qui a eu lieu en janvier? Quels ont été, on va dire, les plus gros défis depuis cette finale jusqu'à aujourd'hui?
Donc dès la fin de la sélection française, j'ai travaillé directement sur la finale et j'ai voulu ne rien laisser de côté, donc tout a été travaillé pour cette finale.
Minutieux.
Minutieusement.
C'est super. Yvan Chevalier, mesdames et messieurs, de la France. On peut l'applaudir très fort.
Et on peut aussi applaudir notre prochain candidat, Vincent. Je ne sais pas très bien s'il maîtrise ses nerfs. C'est à vous, naturellement, de le voir et de le deviner. En tout cas, il vient du Japon et il s'appelle Akihiro Kakimoto.
Yes. We're running from box to box. Do you speak English? No. No speak English. I will need a translator, of course. Sorry, we're running from box to box. Hello, how are you today? How are you? Just put this somewhere. Put this somewhere. We'll take 2 seconds to put down your tools because they are preparing right now. All their stuff. All the contestants are right now preparing, so they give us like 2 or 3 minutes of their time, precious time. To come, yes, come. Thank you very much. How are you? How are you today? So, are you ready for this big competition here in Paris for the World Chocolate Master? Okay. Okay. Do my best. You do your best, yes.
He's do his best.
Okay, perfect. And where did you find your inspiration to create what you will present us this afternoon?
luck, Japan. Proceeding with the vodka and Russian dolls and the lovely country Russia. Here is Vincent Vladimir Terentiev.
Hello, Vladimir. How are you today? How are you? Are you ready for this big competition?
Владимир, как ты сегодня? Как ты готов к соревнованиям?
Всегда готов.
Always ready.
Always ready. Yes. And what will you present for the Architecture of Taste? What will you present in this big showpieces? Can you give us some hint of what you will show us this afternoon?
Ты можешь нам сказать, может быть, маленький секрет, что ты будешь представлять как архитектура вкуса? Что будет идеей твоей скульптуры?
Да, у меня будет человек, архитектор, великий архитектор. Все.
Only small hints. It would be architecture. It would be human, but big architecture.
Perfect. Please, thank you. Good luck.
И торнадо.
And tornado.
And tornado. Okay. Good luck. Good luck to Vladimir, please, from Russia.
So let's move to the following box and measure the creativity of the USA, because there is standing contestant Juve Hubbard.
Yes. I'm with Chef Hubbard. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Everything's fine. I think you're preparing for the starting of this part of this competition. Do you feel nervous? Everything's fine for you?
Well, we have some broken pieces. They just broke, so we'll have to deal with that.
Yeah. Just face the camera just to be sure. So you have some broken pieces, but everything will be okay for you?
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, of course. We can applaud. From the United States, please, Chef Hubbard.
And from the United States to Spain, I would say Encantado Ans Obando.
You work a lot the last year?
Yeah, we are working from 6 months, every 5-6 days a week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 6 hours a day, sometime more. Yes.
And I think your girlfriend is really patient.
Well, maybe he's making his showpiece for his girlfriend. Vincent, what's happening in the Brazil's book, except from football? I don't know. Maybe you can have a look. Let's see how Sergio Shidomo is doing.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
A little hot.
So you're preparing. You're going very fast because you'll start in a few moments right now. So are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Very calm, and I'm just gonna have fun, and like hopefully it's gonna be in one piece at the end of it. So. Good.
Okay, and to come here at this big competition at the World Final, you work hard for the past 2 years because the first final selection and now the World Chocolate Master. How does it feel to be here right now?
It's a big relief. It was very tough for me because I live in Canada, but I'm Brazilian, so I have to fly all the way back to Brazil by myself, bring everything by myself, and try to do all by myself, basically. I got help from amazing people in Brazil that I just happened to meet there, and they opened the doors for me and said, you can come into the store and practice here, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do it. And in Canada, the Canadians were the ones that really deserve this because they did everything for me. Although I'm representing Brazil, they really don't.
Thank you very much, Vincent. We are almost ready for the official kickoff, the official start for this second group of 9 participants. Maybe let Vincent, you introduce us the last participant of today from China, Macau, Chef Lei Fu Weng.
Okay, I'm proud to say that the chef is probably behind. Preparing. He's just there. He's arriving. So, how are you today?
It's good. Good.
Good. Everything. Are you ready to start a competition?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Everything's fine for you. Are you nervous, calm, everything? How do you feel right now?
No, I don't know yet. Let's start maybe start nervous.
When it starts, going to be a little bit more nervous. So we wish you luck.
Participants en ce moment.
Ben ça, c'est le moment plus dur. Pourquoi? Avant de commencer, tout le monde il est assez pris de l'émotion. Une fois qu'ils vont démarrer, le cœur il commence à être un petit peu plus tranquille. Et bien sûr, tout le monde y pense de gagner. Et ce qui va gagner, c'est ce qui fait moins faute. Pourquoi les professionnels, ils sont tous de haut gamme. C'est des gros professionnels, mais ce qui est le plus émotif, il est un petit peu plus dur de faire ce concours-là.
Tout à fait, très dur, mais vous-même, vous avez déjà participé à d'innombrables compétitions, n'est-ce pas? Vous êtes, pour certains chefs, l'écrivain, presque comme un bible, hein, s'il s'agit de tout ce qui est du côté culinaire. Parlons peut-être un peu du jury. La tâche qu'elle a, le jury, est-ce que c'est difficile? Comment est-ce que je dois voir cela?
Je peux dire que quand on doit mettre des points sur le papier, c'est le moment plus dur. Faire connaître le métier à le grand public. Et le chocolat, on peut faire des choses artistiques et avec des autres matières premières, on n'arrive pas à le faire. Seulement avec du sucre, on fait de grandes choses. Mais le chocolat, c'est inimitable.
Oui, les chocolatiers, les pâtissiers ici, ce sont des vrais artistes. Hein. Je l'ai vu ce matin, ce sont presque des architectes. Alors, est-ce que le jury va encore prendre en compte d'autres critères, d'autres éléments?
Non, normalement, les éléments, c'est ce que j'ai dit ce matin, c'est toujours les mêmes. Et la jury, maintenant, il a démarré bien et ils savent comment ils doivent peser les points. Je suis sûr que ce soir, le résultat.
Source.com, donc pour voir tous ces fabuleux showpieces. Alors, selon vous, hein, nous avons 19 participants. C'est quoi l'élément qu'il faut avoir pour obtenir le titre World Chocolate Master? C'est quoi? C'est le tout?
Il ne faut pas faire de fautes dans le programme. Mais normalement, il arrive toujours quelque chose. Un fleur qui va tomber, quelque chose qui ne s'attache pas droit, la pièce qui n'est pas bien posée sur le barycentre. C'est même 2 mm, ça va faire des dégâts.
Le public, s'il vous plaît, faites ready. Let's the battle begun.
So Ramon, here we go again. The second part of the competition.
Yeah, the
The
second participant.
showpieces, Group 2, the contestants. Tell us what they're doing now. Is the stress begins now, doesn't it? Really,
The stress,
the pressure's on.
begins. Now is this part is also important. Is
that he had a few breakages this morning. Is that in the transportation to the Salon du Chocolat, perhaps?
This is important. Some people coming, for example, like Job, coming from the States, it's a long trip, difficult to
bring all the pieces,
the
prepared pieces in advance.
Yeah, in this case, it's like this. Geographically, is less difficult to come from Italy, from Netherlands, by car.
By car, of course. Yeah.
By,
when you have to
truck.
fly these chocolate pieces,
this is
with the pressure of the aircraft and so on, those things can get broken.
Some people coming from Japan, for example,
so they have a slight advantage, perhaps, that the ones within the driving distance of Paris, perhaps.
I think maybe in this side, yes, but in the end, is the organization. Some people from Japan is coming 1 or 2 or 3 weeks before, and doing and finishing your things here in Paris, and that's it. It's like it's like a match.
Yeah, it's all
like
preparation, isn't it? And I suppose if you're coming from across the seas by plane, you have to make sure you have all spare parts with you, like a Formula One team would. Spare cars and spare wheels. They have to have spare molded parts that they can use. Before they start.
Is a very nice example, Chris. You do a very nice example. This is the
Formula One
the
of chocolate.
Formula One of chocolate.
Well labeled and everything is well prepared.
In a contest like this, in my opinion, okay, it's very important. The aesthetic is very important. The new things. Of course, if it's your first contest, it's difficult. Some people, like for example, now we're looking Mr. Hans Obando from Spain, and Hans have a nice experience in contest. He's doing a lot of contest.
Is this his first time in the World Chocolate Masters?
Yes.
So the pressure.
But he have a nice experience in other things, and in my opinion. And this is very important to understand what important is the logistics, the organization, the mise en place of all the materials,
and the support network behind the candidates is very important.
And also, in my opinion, is important because this contest it's the only contest about one people working, but in the end. In parallel, everybody have your team.
So that's an important statement to make, isn't it, Ramon? That this is the only competition in the world where they are completely on their own. They don't have any team to work with as such in the competition. They obviously have their support networks, but they're really on their own in this competition. And it's the only competition in the world where that takes place. Fantastic.
And also important with the pre-selections in each country. This is also very important. So the people from Japan is coming from your maybe your girlfriend, your friends, some people to supporting, because psychology is also important. Come to the contest like this, just without some people is difficult. Japan. Kyoto.
Yes.
Very nice city. And always Japan is doing a great job in the contest.
2 years ago, the showpiece from Japan was very impressive.
Yeah. Because I think it's there are a cultural way, because it's a people very well organized, I think, and this.
Big structure.
I suppose that
he's in this case he's not using any of that ice spray
in the bowl.
Yeah,
in the hot bowl.
Mm-hmm. And there's a Okay, we're going to go to Vincent with Philippe Janvier.
Donc, je suis avec M. Philippe Janvier, vice-président gourmet Western Europe Sale and Trade Marketing pour les marques Chocolat Cacao Barry, Calbo et Karma. Donc, M. Janvier, ça va toujours?
Ça va parfaitement, merci. Nous avons de très belles pièces. Donc le premier jet des pièces sont désormais exposés et nous pouvons voir qu'il y a un très très haut niveau juste artistique de ces pièces.
Justement, le World Chocolate Master est une compétition internationale qui a évolué énormément durant ces dernières années. Comment se fait-il qu'on évolue comme ça pour monter en gamme, parce qu'on ne sait pas où ça va s'arrêter? C'est quand même fantastique.
Ce que je voudrais déjà dire, c'est que le World Chocolate Master, donc c'est la 5e édition que nous célébrons cette année, c'est-à-dire 10 ans d'âge. Mais je considère que le World Chocolate Master a beaucoup plus d'années. Pour moi, le World Chocolate Master a près de 30 ans d'antériorité. C'est-à-dire qu'il y a 30 ans, Cacao Barry organisait déjà le Grand Prix international du chocolat, trophée Jean-Marie Sibénalaire. Donc il organisait et sponsorisait ce concours. Au même moment, Calbo organisait l'International Belgium Chocolate Award. Donc c'était deux compétitions qui avaient lieu, donc plus ou moins, qui étaient organisées par les deux marques, par Cacao Barry et par Calbo. C'était principalement des compétitions locales qui avaient lieu principalement en Europe, en France, en Belgique, en Italie et dans quelques autres pays. Et donc, il y a 10 ans, en 2003, nous avons décidé de fusionner ces deux compétitions pour créer le World Chocolate Master. Alors, le World Chocolate Master aujourd'hui est une compétition internationale. Nous avons organisé 20 présélections, des sélections régionales. C'est ce qui fait, je dirais, toute la force de ce concours qui est uniquement dédié au chocolat. C'est une plateforme qui permet aux professionnels du monde entier de pouvoir échanger sur les nouvelles techniques, de pouvoir justement aussi échanger leur créativité, leur source d'inspiration. C'est devenu aujourd'hui le World Chocolate Master la référence en tant que concours basé sur le chocolat.
D'accord, et c'est fantastique. Donc Cacao Barry et Calbo organisent avec le concours de Karma cette magnifique compétition. Quelle est l'importance d'organiser ce type de compétition internationale pour ces marques?
C'est très important pour la bonne raison, c'est que Cacao Barry, Calbo et Karma ont toujours été les partenaires des professionnels. Donc en tant que partenaires des professionnels, nous devons de les supporter, de les aider comme source d'inspiration, comme source de créativité. Donc le World Chocolate Master est une plateforme, comme je vous ai indiqué préalablement, pour aider les professionnels. C'est vrai qu'avec Calbo et Cacao Barry, nous proposons toute une gamme de produits de chocolat de très haute qualité, mais parallèlement à cela, ce qui est important pour nous, c'est de proposer des services aux professionnels, non seulement avec le World Chocolate Master, mais également avec les Chocolate Academy, avec l'ensemble des formations que nous dispensons au sein des Chocolate Academy, grâce à notre club ambassadeur également. Donc cela fait partie pour Calbo, pour Cacao Barry, pour Karma. Donc ces services que nous proposons, cette compétition, le World Chocolate Master, font partie des gènes justement de nos marques.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Janvier, pour toutes ces explications. Et bien, écoutez, je vais vous souhaiter une bonne continuation dans cette magnifique compétition, mesdames et messieurs. Et on retourne tout de suite voir Virginie sur le plateau.
Avec plaisir, Vincent. I think that 5 years of a 5th edition, it's even more than 5 years, means congratulations. I've also other news because here in my interview box is sitting Pascal Meulemeester, Vice President of the Global Gourmet Brand Marketing for Cacao Barry, Callebaut and Karma. What does this competition mean for these brands? Or can you tell us a little bit more about these brands?
Sure, Virginie, I can tell you a bit about our brands, maybe starting with the Cacao Barry. Cacao Barry is our premium chocolate brand, very much rooted in France. And the brand always had one mission from the very beginning, 170 years ago, and that was to find really the fine flavors out there in the plantations, in the bush, as we say, and to bring that back to the customers. Today, we're more than ever committed to walk in the footsteps of the inventor of the brand, Charles Le Barry, and to bring that to our customers. If you're interested, please go and see and taste our new range called Purity from Nature on our booth, or visit our website for more information. So, their second brand that is supporting, obviously, this event is Callebaut, which is our famous Belgian brand and the chef's favorite around the world. Callebaut is very much around craftsmanship in Belgium. It's made 100% from bean to chocolate in Belgium, and it's famous for its universal taste, its workability, and it has basically become indispensable in every chocolate artisan and chef's kitchen. And then last but not least, we have obviously Karma. Karma is a Swiss brand, very much known for its smooth, silky, milky chocolate. But also for all the pastry ingredients to create the perfect pastry with great executions such as our Massa Ticino icing paste.
Okay, so if I understand, we have the Cacao Barry from farmer to chef, the Callebaut from bean to chocolate, and then the fantastic Karma. I think your message was very clear, dear Pascal, so thank you for being here. Maybe it's time to have a look, and Chris is telling us how things are going into the boxes. Okay.
Thanks, Virginie. Ramon, I noticed with the camera work that we're doing this afternoon, there was something quite special with your fellow countryman Hans Ovando from Spain, with the kind of chocolate screws he was using. Is that an innovative thing he's doing there?
I think it's new. I see this technique during the pre-selection in Spain in the Forum Gastronomique in Girona, and but I think that Hans is changing a little bit your piece, but they use this technique, and this is a very, very nice technique.
It's a beautiful way, isn't it? Incredible to make a chocolate kind of screw piece that actually screws with a thread through another piece. That's very innovative.
It's an amazing technique, and it's spectacular in the contest like this to use this kind of details. I suppose that for the judges is nice, and yeah, Hans is a very, very well renowned pastry chef in Spain. Actually, he's doing your job in Bubo with the big Carlos Mampel. He's a very, very well renowned chef and a friend in Spain.
So there we are. Those are the screws we were talking about. They literally actually screw into that base plate, but it's all chocolate.
But
don't be fooled. The people out there watching mustn't be fooled that there's any kind of metal structure. That is really just chocolate that he's using. Incredible.
All the judges in front of. This is a good sign. All the judges in front of, because it's something
that
different.
Is incredible, though, isn't it? To think that is chocolate held together, real screws. Amazing, absolutely amazing.
You know,
and like you say, the
Leonardo
judges
De Carlo, John Krause,
they're all coming in to look at this technique because it's so innovative.
Yeah.
So that's going to score him points, I believe.
I think that is we're speaking before. It's very difficult to surprise the jury.
Yeah.
And when some things like this, the jury is excited.
Exactly.
Is excited.
Here we are with Vladimir Terentiev from Russia.
Mm-hmm. Nice texture.
And he's being very careful to balance that piece in the right place before he seals it in there.
Nice texture.
This is all the,
I like this form.
preparation.
I like this form. It's very organic. It's very...
A nice swirl element. Now, positioning of those things is very important because presumably once it's in place, you don't want to have to break it to move it again.
You know?
Using a spirit level.
This is very important. It's important to balance very well the piece. If not,
especially on the move later on, they don't want it to fall down.
Maybe some piece like this, the weight is around 40-50 kilos.
That's incredible,
easily.
Isn't it?
It's easy.
We saw the candidates this morning using ladders to climb up to build these amazing pieces. You know, they're so tall, aren't they, that they need to go up on a ladder to be able to do the final details.
Yeah. But you know the detail, always the table clean. This is also a very important detail for the jury. The hygiene.
The hygiene.
The hygiene. Yeah, sorry. The hygiene is very, very important also. All the details. Also the attitude of the people. If the people are smiling, if the people is
this is all part of the whole package.
It's part of the pack.
So how many months preparation would Hans have done on this for today's competition?
This is the question. This is the
6 months or a year, maybe?
Some people do it 1 year.
Really?
Easy.
Incredible.
1 year preparation. Most of people.
And they rehearse and practice this until they perfect it, so that today, with the 3-hour limit that they have, that they don't make any mistakes. That's the plan.
And a lot of people involved, because it's not only the idea of the piece, is the tasting, for example. Some people do it your bonbons and give your bonbons to a different panel of people to try, and some people say no, this is yes, and the contestant is what I can do now to change something to. In the end, the small details have the great job.
Like we say, preparation is everything in this competition.
What is very interesting also is this is the richness.
The richness
of the contest.
We'll come back to you with the richness, Ramon. We'll go to Vincent. Thank you.
I didn't have breakfast.
So I'm with Mr. Norman Love, one of our jury president. So, Mr. Love, how was it this morning? How did the show start for you this morning? Because it's a big task to be a jury president.
Without question. You know, the incredible level of competitors, international competitors. Obviously, they're nervous, they're stressed. The judges are a little bit nervous and stressed. But as the president, it's our responsibility to try to calm everyone down, make sure that everyone understands the rules, and that the contestants are focused. And what we saw this morning was a pretty amazing level of chocolate sculptures.
And what about the theme, the architecture of taste? When at first the people knew about this theme, they was like, oh, it's very, it's improvisation. It's lots of improvisation because everybody can imagine anything about this. And what's your way of thinking about this theme?
It was actually the same way I thought. Blank. Wow, what a broad spectrum. What a large area of opportunity to create architecture of taste. In edibles, in the plated dessert and the chocolate cake and the bonbon, not a problem. But in expressing this theme in a chocolate sculpture not exceeding 2 meters was quite the challenge. And what was interesting to me and to all the other judges is how it was expressed 10 very different ways.
Yes, and in this kind of competition, what do you feel about the pressure in each box, each contestant? How can you describe the feeling of each contestant? Because this morning we started at 9. We saw 3 hours working. It was very there was a lot of pressure. And this afternoon, they seems a little bit more cool or not? I don't know, because you're like walking through those boxes, you're checking every single details. And what do you think about this morning instead of this afternoon?
I think the same pressure exists. I think maybe because we went through one session already, maybe it seems to be a lot less. But I think as a contestant, and having been a contestant many years ago, is the fact that once the gun sounds, once you begin, the focus is entirely on what your work. So you're almost oblivious to the elements. So all the hype and all the tension and all the stress is leading up to the gun. Once the gun begins, I think you're focused on what the job at hand.
Yeah, they practiced a lot to create all those things. And can you tell us, give us some hints about what you're judging exactly? Because it's not only the showpieces. There's a lot of things for the jury to observe, to check before, in the competition, and after.
Well, the chocolate centerpiece rules are quite lengthy. We want to make sure that all of the contestants are bringing all of the pieces for the centerpiece unassembled. Nothing can be assembled. But the judges are also looking at the quality of workmanship. How organized is the chef? How well does he work? Is he working or she working clean? The cleanliness and sanitation is equally important. And then, of course, all the various techniques. How much techniques are being done? Are they new techniques? Are they old techniques? How clean is the assembly of the chocolate piece? Are they gluing pieces cleanly? The expression of color, and most importantly, the expression of the theme.
And we have to remind everybody that looks at this big show that everything must be made only and solely of chocolate. That's very impressive to see what we can do with this matter.
And the bar never seems to stop. Each year, each decade, it just continually grows. Our industry is evolving, and the unbelievably creative chefs are pushing and driving as the pioneers to unbelievable heights.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Norman Love, our jury president. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going back on the plateau to see Virginie.
Thank you very much, Vincent. Well, chocolate is just undescribable good. It's my favorite product. So I'm really wondering, Vincent, we've been here all day, but we don't know how the World Chocolate Masters is going off the record. Are there maybe some fans who want to share feelings, or are there jury members who want to give hints, or maybe some contestants who want to blow off some, how should I say, some steam? I don't know, but there is a place to find out, and it's called the Black Box. So really, ladies and gentlemen, in the audience, everybody here, don't hesitate to visit our Black Box, and I invite you to discover together what the unspoken confessions of the day are. Here's the Black Box.
Le concours Barry-Callebaut pour le championnat du monde, c'est un concours très intéressant. Jusqu'à maintenant, il s'est très bien déroulé. Et les concurrents ils viennent de tous les coins, de tous les continents de le monde.
I think for me still, Italian is the strongest one at the moment, at the concept, at the complete story.
The young lady from the Netherlands has an amazing piece for me. Tremendous amounts of different techniques.
Il y a le Suisse, il est pas mal. Il y a l'Italie, que ça marche pas mal.
It's just a small part, it's a showpiece, and we have another part coming up. Taste is also very important.
It's pretty amazing to see 10 contestants creating 10 centerpieces that are so very different from each other.
You can be a good craftsman, but if you can't design something, it's also an important part. Colors, shapes, taste, textures, there is a lot to think about when you design something.
What's most inspiring to me is that from 2 years ago, that we have the opportunity to continually see the profession, the industry growing, and these great professionals creating new techniques and new styles and new ideas. And very exciting time.
What you normally do, you can't win a competition, so you need to do it better. So you need to grow all the time. Push yourself to grow.
To reach this level, to the finals here in Paris, it requires greatness. It requires an incredible level of skill. So for me, they're all winners. No one's a loser by reaching this level.
Et à la fin, tu sais, quand je regarde Miss Univers, Et après, il y a toujours une première, mais moi, je les aime, toutes, ils sont toutes belles. Ici, c'est égal.
Contestants are going full speed. It's really a race against the clock, almost a race against the machine, against the time.
It's
crazy. Really crazy. If you look here at these showpieces and all the details, I think the concentration and talent is once again back in the boxes.
Oh yes, and the most impressive thing, like we said with Norman Love, it's everything you see here, it's solely and entirely made of chocolate. Everything is chocolate. Even the color, they told us, it's so crazy. And they told me that in a few moments, there's the Japanese chef who will show us a special technique, something very, very special. So don't miss it. At 2:30, I think it will be the demonstration of the Japanese chef. Yes.
Oh my God.
No, wait. It fell down, so you can taste it. I think you can taste it, and I will have some. Because we didn't touch anything, so it's chocolate. Yeah.
And we see each other back at 4:30.
At 4:30, don't miss out. Don't forget to vote on www. WorldChocolateMasters.com. Sorry, chocolate is too good. For the showpieces this afternoon, by the end of this afternoon, you will be able to vote for the Social Media Award. So go on www.worldchocolatemasters.com and you will be able to get on Facebook and vote to elect the Social Media Award. And don't miss out at 4:30. You come back with us for the next show.
See you later.
See you.